All right, this is about a man called Leon Haughton who well, not interest in a good way, who got detained in the U.S. for 82 days for bringing honey, which they thought was something else deadly. It's a very messed up story, but I want to read it so here's in Washington, D.C. A Jamaican man was detained for nearly 3 months in the United States after bringing in bottles of honey from the Caribbean island that custom agents mistakenly believed to be liquid methamphetamine. Leon Haughton had visited family back in Jamaica every Christmas and taken up residence in Maryland about a decade ago. The Washington Post said that yesterday after retraced his Kafkaesque entanglement in U.S. customs and immigration bureaucracy. Houghton's long ordeal began December 29th at Baltimore Washington International Port when customs agents had a dog sniff his bags. Said they found 3 bottles of little honey that Houghton, a 45-year-old Jamaican father of 3, used to sweeten his tea. According to the charging document, the agent suspected him of transporting liquid methamphetamine and placed him in detention. Laboratory results from Maryland took more than 2 weeks to arrive. That is some bullshit right there. I mean, okay, maybe I don't know exactly completely how the deadlines for lab results are for cases like that, but that took 2 weeks. That was funny style. All right. No, he said they were negative. Hall thought that was end of it. He was wrong. And here's where the bullshit's going to kick in. The bottles were sent to a second laboratory in Georgia after the first was judged to be insufficiently equipped to analyze the liquids. That more seems that they wanted to charge him on something, so they basically were they couldn't get him on anything with the first test. So okay, let's just go. We're just going to try and find something on it. So all right. Although he had a green card granting him legal residence in the United States, Houghton's arrest set in motion a detention process with the U.S. Immigration Service, or in their case, like a modern-day Nazi detention camp. His lawyer had enormous difficulty contacting immigration authorities, and for good reason. The U.S. government has been partly shut down as a result of the budget impasse between Donald Trump and Democrats over his demand for funding to build a border wall on the border with Mexico. So this is the end result of that bullshit that the government shutdown that happened. A government that happened. All right. The test in Georgia, meanwhile, found confirmed Hart was indeed in transporting honey. His freed on March 21st, 82 days after return from vacation. Okay, but you think but here's where, after what he went through, here's where the end result of the awful treatment he got kicked in. Unable to work for 3 months and 5 children, Houghton lost his 2 jobs as a cleaner and construction worker. All right, they messed up my life. Indeed, they did. He told Post, looking back on a bitter ordeal, that even honey wouldn't be able to sweeten. Yeah, they had to throw that part as to try and be cute. But yeah, so that you have it though. That this guy was basically the victim of some bullshit, the Nazi immigration policies, right? Even like me, my thing is, first of all, I mean, yeah, okay, I get the fact that okay, maybe they mistook it for whatever. That thing is too long to pronounce. Sorry, but the fact that it took 2 weeks to really get the results back, or they could have just tasted it right there. I mean, like could have had somebody taste it or sniff it right there. Being like, I don't get why they had to tame him that long. I mean, that's just me. Like it could have just been solved in 1 or 2 days, and guy could have gone about his business. But it doesn't seem like they were just determined just to get this guy. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be surprised. I can almost confirm that it's had to do with race, because they said, okay, this little Jamaican nigger has something that we think is suspicious. Okay, even though we can't confirm that's anything bad, we just had to get this little nigger on something. All right, and that's basically what they were doing. That they just wanted to get this guy on some charge so they could lock him up. All right, and the fucked up thing about it is, even after they let him go, I mean, he shouldn't have been detained that long. He lost his 2 jobs, couldn't see his family for 2 weeks, near basically 3 months, and there's no offer of compensation. Like they've not offered to compensate this man for what he's for losing his 2 means of employment. All right, there's been fuck it, we ruined this guy's life. So and we're not gonna we're not really sorry about it. I mean, and yeah, they may have a bullshit apology, but they're not likely going to compensate him. But the thing is, what I like is that he's um, hopefully that he'll bring a lawsuit, and that, yeah, I know this as a result of that bullshit that Trump pulled with the locking down the government, but he should sue them though. He should file a lawsuit and get compensated for his losses, because this guy just lost his way, lost his two means of employment, and hopefully get a better job soon. But he should sue. But this is just some bullshit right there, and I real sorry for this guy. I mean, I hope that this guy successfully sues them just to, because it basically messed up his life right there with that Nazi-like detainment that they put him through. All right, so hopefully there are more and more comes out of this, and hopefully this guy's back on his feet. But anyways, this will go into State of Jamaica and the Caribbean, or just check out the YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Farron, Miles Goodson Farron, and Miles Productions. Okay.